folks, I was out feeding livestock this morning and I noticed something very peculiar over here in the weeds by the duck pond. Duck's been laying eggs and she's been busy. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Yep, I was out taking care of my livestock this morning, and I saw a white object over here in the weeds. And after I got done with the livestock, I went down and investigated. It was a nest full of eggs. Either one of the ducks or all three of the ducks that I have one drake, has been very busy laying eggs. So this is October 25th, I think, and these eggs are going to freeze because they're going to get frozen ready. They will not survive the winter out here. So I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to collect some eggs, put them in an incubator, and it's 28 days for the gestation of a duck, a Pekin duck. So around the 23rd of November, we should see hatching. We'll try it. Let's go get some eggs. That's quite the clutch of eggs there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 eggs. So I got an incubator set up, warming up. Let's go clean these eggs up and just wipe them down and then get them in the incubator. So I set one incubator up in the RV and it's already getting warm. So let's go clean these eggs up. So here's the incubator right here. I'm gonna go our clothes. And we'll just come over here and wipe the eggs down. I got some paper towels. Excuse the mess. I have my art out here. I've got to finish putting backing on them. I'm getting ready for an art sale this weekend. Art exhibit and sale this weekend at an Oktoberfest event. So we'll get my art out there and get some pieces sold, and then I'll work on the gallery. I just need to get some of these pieces, the paper backing, dust cover backing on them, and then get the wires on them to hang, because they have to be specifically set up to hang in a gallery. They have to have the loops and wires. Now I'm not going to scrub these, because in nature, duck eggs, I mean, they're going to hatch. They're going to hatch right where they are in the nest, so you don't need to sanitize anything. I mean, geez Louise. All you're doing is mimicking the heat from the duck by using the incubator, and you have to have a certain amount of water in the incubator so you have that moisture, because the duck will get up from the nest and go swim and drink and then come back to the nest, and her body will be wet and moist, so she has that certain moisture content that aids in the incubation process of the eggs. Now these are Pekin ducks. I chose the Pekin duck to raise instead of other ducks. I'm thinking about going to a different breed of duck also, but the Pekin, because they're large, they make a good breed for filling out the table. You know, one meal will feed the whole family. And also excess ducks. I have a really good market here, local, in the Asian market. They'll buy all the ducks I can provide them. And I haven't had too much luck this last year with ducks. Now I'm thinking, you know what? My in thinking about in retrospect that in past, my ducks, this egg's cracked. You shouldn't put cracked eggs in the incubator, so we'll set that one aside. Because chances are bacteria got inside that eggshell and harmed the embryo. So when the bird lays an egg, they excrete what they call a bloom. It's a when you see an egg first laid, it's got a wet coating over it. Well, it's called a bloom, and it's an antiseptic, natural antiseptic stuff that is occurs on the egg, and it coats the egg and it protects it from bacteria, because the eggshell is porous, it's pervious. So you want to not wash that bloom off. That's the natural protected coating, and all birds have that bloom. So now this is preset. It's warming up already. Yes. It goes to 99.9 degree temperature for incubation. So I got it filled with water already. Now I'll just place my duck eggs in. This is an automatic egg turner, so it'll turn the eggs. I won't add any more eggs to this. This is it. This is all I'm doing. And we'll just stagger the eggs in here so we don't crowd them too much. And then around Thanksgiving we'll have baby ducklings. I'm putting the pointy end down for incubating. And that's it. That's all we're going to have. We'll just keep an eye on this. I decided for the RV instead of the greenhouse with this, because I wanted to, it's more of a controlled environment, so hopefully the temperature won't fluctuate too much on the outside of it where this thing has to work too hard. But we'll keep an eye on it, and 28 days, but in 10 days from now, we're going to come back and we're going to candle the eggs, and I'll show you guys if there's any movement on the inside. Candling eggs it's a fascinating thing to see the little life inside these little eggs. Yeah, we'll be back and we'll check out the candling. Yeah. Well, I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. We're a frugal homestead tucked high in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest. I want to thank you guys for sharing this little adventure with us. Duck eggs in October, and we'll probably have hatchlings in November. I hope so, because I love baby ducks, my most favorite creature in the whole wide world. Please stay tuned to more videos. You can do that by subscribing and then clicking that bell icon. That'll alert you to new videos as I upload them. Give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, click that share button. Sharing my videos on your social media platforms helps us out a lot. Remember, always be safe and always be kind. I'm going to look at my newly painted front door. I just did that yesterday, and then I'm going to go to the thrift shop. I got a couple of bucks. I want to go get some, see if I can find a feature for that blank spot on the wall to dress up the front a little bit. Stay tuned for that. Bye-bye now.